It is the rhythm of the city, 94.3 WYBC. I am Wanda Coppage, your midday host. You know, Yale University and WYBC have been saluting small Black-owned businesses right here, straight out of New Haven. And I have the pleasure of speaking to someone that I'm not familiar with. So I'm looking forward to talking to her, getting all up in her business. And her name is Miss Renee Griffin. She is the owner of Trac House or 900 Grand Avenue, Suite 8. How are you, Miss Renee?
I'm well. How are you this afternoon, Wanda?
I'm doing very well. So, as I mentioned, I need to get all up in your business. I need to know you. So, Miss
And that
Renee,
is okay.
but before we get started on Trac House, tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you from New Haven?
I am from New Haven. I was born in the Bronx, but I have been living in New Haven since I was 3 years old. I grew up in the Whaley Avenue area of New Haven. I went to Hill House. I went to Southern. So I'm very, very New Haven.
Okay. Normally I would do the plug. I'm still going to do the plug. I went to Hill House too. So, girl, you already know me. So, Trac House, tell us about. So, obviously, you're not just the owner, you do hair as well.
I do.
And how long have you been doing hair?
Well, when I was going to Southern, I started doing hair there in my dorm room because I was poor and that was the only way that I could use my talents to get money so that, I can have some type of income coming in. I also worked at Leap at the same time. So I had a lot of clients and just word of mouth. So I started doing hair like in 2007, right out of high school, going to Southern, doing hair. And I have my English degree. And I started doing hair then, and I just been doing it ever since. So now I really more so focus on making custom wigs. That's my main thing that I do, but that's pretty much it.
Shout out to Leap, and yes, everybody in college needs a hustle because we're doing oodles and noodles every day. I understand.
Yes.
So at Trac House, obviously, do you specialize in tracks?
Yes.
Wig unit? Okay.
Yes. So my Instagram name is Tracs because that's all I pretty much do. But my other staff that I have, they focus on natural hair care. We do a lot of silk presses. We do a lot of braids, weaves, color. We retwist locks. Like we do a lot of different things, a lot of array of things. We service children, men, women. So anyone looking for any type of hair services, the only thing we don't do is do haircuts for men. That's the only thing we do.
When was it you said you started the business? You opened up the...
So Trac House started in 2017 at our Grand Avenue location. So that's when we made official with our brick and mortar. And we have 9 stylists there all together. Wow. And it's a beautiful, beautiful family.
Nice. Now, why Trac House? Is it like a pun on Trap House?
So that's so funny because a lot of our older staff, like, I don't want to go to the Trac House. And I'm like, it's not a track with a P, it's a track with a C. So like I mentioned earlier, my Instagram name has been Tracs for many, many years. So just playing off of those words with Trac House because we were only like a weave bar in the beginning with only just doing sew-ins. So just the Trac House with just the wefts of the hair. So just playing on words with that. But doing hair is a hustle. Everybody knows that. So it's a play on words with the Trap House and the Trac House.
Okay, with the Trap House. I have to ask you have a large staff in comparison to many salons, 9 people. How are you guys getting by with COVID right now?
Well, we were closed down for the entire time that the governor told us to close from March all the way to June. And that was very difficult for us because that was prom season, that was wedding season, and that's like our biggest money makers throughout the whole year. So that was very difficult for us. But we were able to make it through by the grace of God. And right now we're just trying to stay in compliance as best as we can. We have our social distancing. We make everyone wash their hands when they come in. We have our capes. Like, we're doing everything that we're supposed to be doing. We don't have any positive cases. Nice. So we've been doing great as far as that goes.
That's a good thing. That's to stay COVID free. Absolutely. While doing hair. And if you don't know, again, this is Renee Griffin. She is the owner of Trac House, 900 Grand Avenue. I have her Instagram, Facebook, all her handles on the screen as well, because this will be shared on social media. Yay. But you have some new news. You have a new added location because you're doing more than just hair. Tell us about the new location on State Street.
So in September, we launched the Trac House Beauty Lounge, which is at 534 State Street in New Haven, just seconds away from our Grand Avenue location. And there's no hair there, but we are doing nails there. We have an esthetician there who provides waxing services, facials, everything self-care. And we have two beautiful makeup artists there as well. So we have one-stop shop to get everything ready. And there's 14 of us all together. And it's, like I said, a beautiful sisterhood family. We're all Black and brown girls just trying to showcase our talents and service our community.
And Renee, you look pretty young. So I don't even want to know your age. I'm gonna say that you are a young entrepreneur. What made you
Thank
step
you.
out there to start your own business?
Well, you don't want to ask me, but it's not rude if I tell you. I'm 32.
Okay. Well, you
I'm
look
32.
good.
Thank you so much. I'm 32, and I like to be in business and just running my own type of ship. And it's not like a power thing. Like, I don't want to have a boss or anything like that, but it was more so of just knowing so many women that have so many great talents. And it's like, where's the right atmosphere for them to, for those talents to flourish and to bloom. So I was just trying to create that atmosphere, because I was just doing hair at my mom's house in my room and trying to hide until she came home. So I can't have people in the house. So just a safe space for me as well to do what I love to do. And all the girls that work, and I don't want to say they work for me, that work with me, they are very passionate about their craft and what they do, and they take it seriously. So, I'm just trying to create that atmosphere. So this Trac House is a house for you to do your business. That's not your own.
That's right. Okay. And how do they get in contact with you? If there's someone that's listening right now, they're a makeup artist, they do nails, they want to get down with the family of Trac House, how would they reach out to you?
So we are actually looking for a lash tech right now, a lash tech and another makeup artist, but we are very visible and active on our social media. So on our Facebook page, Trac House, on our Instagram page, Trac House, our other Instagram, Trac House Beauty Lounge, anyone can contact us there. And I'm in charge of all of the accounts. So I get back to you at my earliest convenience, which is pretty quick. So if you guys contact us there, email us info@thetrachouse.com. Everything's on my phone, and I'm on top of it. Well, I try to.
And when you have such a large group of people that you work with, and this is going to be my last question that I wrap up with, how do you go about selecting who is the right fit to join the family? Because, personalities are different and you have to gel so it can be a family. What do you look for in any of the employees or the people that work with you?
So firstly, we got to pray for some discernment. Because everybody doesn't fit, right? But everyone that works with me, I know them already. The new people that have just been added, I was on their Instagram. I stalk them. I make sure, how they're interacting with their customers. Are they replying to people? Just do they have that customer service piece? At the end of the day, you could be the greatest nail tech on the planet, doing celebrities and everything like that. But if your attitude sucks, you're not going to have retention. So I'm looking for that type of thing. I'm looking for people who are have humanity, are passionate about what they're doing. And I just talk to them. I say, hey, I want you to work here. And then I talk to them, I meet with them, I have them come over, I go to their house, I meet with them in my car, because I'm like, I want to know who you are. It's not just to apply online and figure out if you're going to be good because you have a good portfolio. I want to know who you are as a person. And that's really important to me. So
I love that. And we're not going to say we stalked them. We did our research. That's
okay.
What we're going to say.
Okay. Definitely.
We do our research.
Want to call it. Let's reframe the words for the people. Yes. We do our research extensively.
I know that's right. And come on, Spirit, and speak to us to let us know who needs to be there. I love it. This is Renee Griffin. She's the owner of Trac House. Last question. Is it just you solely, or are you in partnership with any of the other people that you work with?
No, it's just me, and everyone is a independent contractor. So
I love it.
It's good. Yep.
Get it done. All right. This is Miss Renee Griffin. She is a part of our Salute to Small Black-Owned Businesses right here in New Haven. She's straight out of New Haven. You heard the school she called off. And Southern Connecticut State University. Yeah. I love it. And she has the second location, which is the Beauty Lounge. No hair, but you get everything else beauty at this location, 534 State Street. And then make sure you check her out on Grand Avenue, 900 Grand, for the Trac House. They do all types of hair. Okay. Okay. Any
Thank
last
you
words you
so
want to
much.
say, Miss Renee, before we head out?
Thank you so much, Wanda and 94.3 and Yale for having us. And I just want to shout out my staff and all the clients and everyone who always support Trac House, who share, who do everything. I really appreciate all the love that we get from New Haven every day, New Haven and surrounding towns.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you know of a lash tech, a makeup artist, if you are one, make sure you connect with Miss Renee. She has a spot
Yes.
open for you. It's the rhythm of the city, 94.3 WYBC, saluting small Black owned businesses. Make sure you keep it locked right here. More great music on the way.